knowing the right fight. If I know the right fight, I win. Knowing the right fight to fight. Do you know the right fight? You know, there is so many fights around you, so many battles around you. But there is one you need to discover. This is what I must not do. That is the right fight. If I defeat it, the other ones will not come near me. They will come, but I will defeat them. Knowing the right fight to fight. Our biggest challenge is that we don't know the right fight to fight. That's the right battle we should fight. The thing we should engage ourselves in. You engage yourself in this fight and make sure you win. If I fight this battle and win, I don't have any problem. But if I leave it, through that door, the enemy will do what? Will come in and destroy my life. The question now, do you know the right fight you should fight? The answer is no. You don't know. Because if I don't know the right fight, but I pray too much and I fight too much, I pray too much, fast too much, read my Bible too much, and don't know the right fight, I will later doubt God and abandon God. I don't know whether you understand me. Because you will not win. You may fight that battle for 30 years, but you will not still win. And when you go, your children, they will continue with the same thing. But the problem now is that Satan makes sure we don't reason, we don't meditate, we don't ask questions. Even when there is science about that character in us, we don't care. So let's go to the Bible. God carried me to Judges. Let's go to Judges. Judges 13, from verse 1 to 5.
Amen. Again, the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. Now, there was a certain man from Zorah of the family of Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and had no children. And the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, "Indeed, now you are barren and have borne no children, but you shall conceive and bear a son. Now, therefore, please be careful not to drink wine or similar drink, and not to eat anything unclean. For behold, you shall conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come upon his head, for the child shall be a Nazareth to God."
You say that. You should not call the child here. The child shall be a Nazareth from the womb. This is the fight there. Finish that 5.
To God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines.
You see that? That is only the father and the mother and the Samson, the one that know where the power lies, what he will do. He will be defeated. And what he must not do, there is no way he will be defeated. Look at where your power is. So no razor should come. So there is no way they will barb your hair. Even if you were born the way people, they are born after some months, 1 year you shave the boy or the girl. They say this one should not be shaved at all. From the womb, he will be Nazareth. So that he will be strong and be extraordinary. So he can fight, and human being will not be matched with him. But as long as the hair is not there, he will be like every other person. And if you look at the Samson here, let's move to the same Judges 16 from verse 15 to 17.
Then she said to him, "How can you say I love you when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me these 3 times and have not told me where your great strength lies." And it came to pass, when she pampered him daily with her words and pressed him, so that his soul was vexed to death, that he told her all his heart and said to her, "No razor has ever come upon my head, for I have been a Nazareth to God from my mother's womb. If I am shaven, then my strength will leave me, and I shall become weak and be like any other man."
You see that? So, you see the battle. So what you should be fighting now, if I will ask you now, you will not know what you say is woman. Am I right? He's supposed to fight his mouth, his tongue. That's what you're supposed to fight, my tongue. Not to say it. But some people would say, it's weak in woman. No. Remember, from the beginning, was depressed. The woman that he wanted to marry, he got a very big disappointment. They killed the woman. First of all, they gave the woman to another person, and later killed the woman, burn their house, kill everybody. He was angry and frustrated. Depression. When you are frustrated, when you are disappointed, you begin to go into different character that ordinarily you are not there. So he now went into woman, trying to get himself happy, trying to get himself back, but he could not. And he believed that because then Jesus have not come to reveal more deep things about this world, about us and Satan and God. So he didn't know that the major fight to fight is not to review the power, not the Philistine. Philistine, they are the thing we use. But for you to be strong, you don't need to say it. For you to be strong, you need to keep it. So the fight that is coming, even if there are millions coming every day, you keep on defeating them. Till you die, you keep on defeating them. They will never, ever defeat you. So the right fight is to fight the mouth, not to say it. But the wrong fight is to fight the Philistine, and the mouth is open to say anything. So today, God is telling us to know the right fight, not that they gather, not that they bury the charm. Somebody is using charm to pursue you. Not that somebody is using occult power to pursue you and you face the person. No. You should know what you must not do, the character that is in you, the life you must not live. Because as long as you begin to live that life, you will be weak as every other person for that occultic man to do what? To come in. For that charm to do what? To come in. But if you don't live that life, the charm will come, but it will not enter. The occultic power will come, but it will not enter. So you need to know what life should I live, and the life that I will never live this life. Any day you start living this life, that's the way you become like every other person they destroy. They say, why can't we destroy you? Because there is something you are doing, other people they are not doing. Our Christian brothers and sisters, our problem is that to know the right thing. But instead of us to know the right thing, we set for the battle. Why Satan have already finished the battle with you in the night? There's no way you can compete with him. You will be like every other person. So the question now, do you know your own? See the way Samson fall. How big Samson is? Somebody that beat thousands of people. One person. Thousands of people. He beat them, he killed them, he destroyed them. They could not do anything. Day in, day out, every day. But you see how just tongue just reduce him to nothing. Because anything Satan used to come inside, that is whatever he used to defeat you to come inside, he will still be using that till you defeat that character. If you have lost and you don't defeat that loss, forget. It will still be coming. No matter how you pray and fast, it will still follow that way and enter. Whatever character you possess, whatever character that what you cannot fight and defeat, Satan will be following that to enter. And God will not give you those things that he promised you. He will let you know this is where you need to cover before he will give you. Or he will give you and tell you immediately, this is where you need to cover. This is what you must not do. When God created heaven and earth, create everything, make everywhere sweet and fine, he called Adam, never you eat this fruit. You see that? Let's go there. You see what Satan and Adam and Eve, what they passed through there. You see, go to Genesis 3. You already know the other one. Let's read from Genesis 3, how Satan caged them, how Satan caught them, how Satan destroyed them. God say, never you in your life eat this fruit. Never you. Any day you go there, any day you touch it, you never eat it, but don't touch it. You are gone. That's Genesis 3 from verse 1.
Amen.
From verse 1 to 6.
Now the serpent was more cunning than any beasts of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, has God indeed said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
You see that? You see how you used to enter? The God say, you shall not eat, so that you use your mouth to say it.
And the woman said to the serpent, we may eat the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, you shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die. Then the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die, for God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. 6. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave to her husband, with her, and he ate.
You see that? You see how God said, don't eat this thing. Any day you eat this thing, you are dead. That means any day you eat it, you will be like every other thing. In short, you will be even lowest. Because all the animal, Bible says all the animal, wild animal, Adam was the one that gave them name. So that means he was not afraid of them. Am I right? God was not afraid of them. Gave them name. So God gave him power over everything in this world. It's under human being. But the day he ate the fruit, we become lowest. Even some rats come, you run away. Rat is coming, you run away. Is it true? He said, we wait, rat will charge now and begin to hunt like this. You follow the other way and do what? You run away. Because what makes you greater than him is no longer there. I don't know whether that the same thing happened to Samson. Oh yeah, let's go to Matthew. You will see the same thing Satan wants to do to our Lord Jesus Christ. The same thing. The same thing. Matthew 4, from verse 1 to 11.
Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterward he was hungry. Now when the tempter came to him, he said, if you are the Son of God, command that these stones become bread.
You see that? The same thing he told Adam. Did God say the same thing he wants him to commit? The same thing.
4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him up into the holy city, set him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said to him, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge over you. And in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, it is written again, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. Again, the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, all these things I will give to you, if you will fall down and worship me. Then Jesus said to him, away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve.
You see that? So everything Satan is doing is commanding you to do the way he deceived Adam and Eve. They do. He came the same thing. For you to know that if you fight battle in 2026 and the thing defeated you, that is why you are there where you are. The thing defeated you. In years to come, the same thing will repeat himself again. As long as you are fighting, you are still fighting to come out of that condition, that situation, or whatever. As long as you are fighting to come out, the battle will repeat himself again. The only way the battle will stop is when you defeat them hands down, the thing will stop. But if you don't defeat it, the thing will happen to your children, all the children you born, you will come to them. In disguise, in different way, you will come to them. Whatever battle, whatever fight in front of you, if you dodge the fight, is waiting for your son, your children. If you fail to win the battle, it's also waiting for your children. If you win the battle, you are free. Your children, they are free. This is the way the world is. The only people that know this thing is the people that are in battle already, not the people that they are not in battle. Whatever that you fight today, if you check how many years Satan defeated Adam and Eve, and the time Jesus came, you will see that it's years. Am I right? It's years, very long time. But the same thing is waiting for man. That is why Satan keep on defeating us. If you look at the time of Noah and people in the world, you see how Satan was defeated people, how the world was that time. And only 8 people, only one person that is righteous. Because he carried the family. Not that the family, they are righteous. Only one person in the world. That's it's a serious failure. Very big one. I don't know what that, You see the way he failed? You see the way the God now said to himself that he regret created human being. That is failure for years. The people in the world keep on failing. Each time we want to serve God in truth and spirit, Satan will do what? Will defeat us. We have been fighting for years. You see the fight between you see Sodom and Gomorrah. You see what they are doing, people in the world, the way the nation, the world, the way they behave. And God later said, okay, let me see whether I will have my own people. That's why God chose Abraham. Through Abraham, he now built a nation. From there, you see the same thing. You see the same failure. You see from Egypt to the promised land, you see the same failure. The journey they're supposed to walk for days, they now end up going that journey 40 years. You see the failure. That is why Jesus came. And when Jesus came, the same Satan now appeared. Because that fight, you was fight it. That's fight. There's no way, there's no hiding. Some people today, they leave the fight. They say, let them go and make peace with Satan. So the fight will stop. You cannot make peace with Satan. Satan is Satan. You know they make peace. Satan does not know anything peace. He knows everything destroy, fight, destroy, fight, destroy. So if you make peace with Satan today, that peace is waiting for your children. That fight you run away from is waiting for your children. And that one will be disaster. So the best thing is to fight him and fight him and fight him and fight him. But if you say, let me go and appease Satan, let me go and give them food. Did Satan told you that he's hungry? If Satan is hungry, know how to kill animal. Am I right? He's not hungry. He wants you to serve him. That's all. So people say, let me feed Satan. No. He will fight you. That is why you say, we are very poor in our family. There is no money. Nobody have ever rise. No money. Let me go and join court. You not join court. Finally, you now have the money. The money is here. What of your children? When you now die and go, come back and see what is happening to your children. I don't know whether, Come back and see what is happening to your children. Those poverty will not leave you. You just extend the battle. You just shift the battle. That battle that is before you, you must fight it. That battle before us, God came, He fight the battle and won the battle. You see, after the fight between Jesus and Satan, angel of God came to minister with him. That is how the ministry started. That is how he started preaching the gospel, teaching, healing, deliverance, and rest of them. Started everything work. Everything work. As soon as he bow to Satan, he will not agree to die because I've chosen the word. True of us. He will not agree to do what? To die. He will not die. I say, no, I will disappoint myself. But no. But no. So the question now, what is the battle? What are those battles before you? Do you know the right one you're supposed to fight? The right thing you're supposed to fight. What is that defeated my father? What is that defeated my mother? What is that thing that fight them? That your papa has money does not mean that he doesn't have battle. There's a hidden battle. Your papa may have battle, may have money, but there's a hidden battle. Maybe he has money, but no settled home. Your papa keep on marrying woman every year, every 2 years, and they keep on having issue. It's battle that you are going to fight too. Your papa have money everywhere, have houses everywhere, but have unsettled home. That is battle waiting for you. So when you marry, you will face the same thing. You face the same thing. The same kind of woman your papa married, that's the same kind of woman you are going to marry. The same kind of man your mama married, the same type your papa will marry. If you have a settled home issue, or you have a man that drinks, smoke, only woman, that's what he's doing. From woman to woman, from woman to woman. If you don't start now to fight the battle of that your mother, you will end up marrying the same man like your papa, in disguise. You will not know that the boy is living the same life your papa was living. You will not know. Immediately you marry the person, bam, you start seeing the life. You start going the same way your papa come back by 2 a.m. The same way your husband will be coming by 2 a.m. The same thing. That is battle. That's a hidden battle. You refuse to fight, you will fight it. So Jesus have laid the foundation, but that does not mean that we will not see small. And what are we going to see? That small battle. What do you need to do? In that battle my papa fight, what did I need to do to win this battle? You check your character. You check your character. Because I can't be fighting battle of unsettled home, meanwhile I have lust. I have women outside. Can that work? It cannot work. And if you check your papa, the same thing, have people, woman outside, and is fighting the battle, he will not be able to win. So I must know that thing that I need to tackle to win this battle. You must know. Where did this Satan coming from? Where is it coming from? You see, your papa and your mama, there's no love. Your papa did not love your mama again. But he loved her before. But all of a sudden, he just hate the woman. It happened to you now. Some of you, all of a sudden, you don't like your wife anymore. Is it true? Huh? You don't like the woman anyway. Now be saying that, it's like it makes me no. The spirit of something have entered you. Something I've done what? Something I've entered you. And the thing enter you to keep you outside. So that the battle, those things Satan give to you, if he's giving you sickness, the sickness will manifest. Whatever he's giving you, whatever you want to do, the thing will come in. So how can you know They are battle, the right battle. Ask your neighbor, do you know the right battle? Because Samson did not know the right battle to fight. He believed that he's fighting the Philistine. But the right fight is his tongue. To defeat his tongue. As soon as he defeated his tongue, there is no way he will leak that secret. And there is no way Philistine, they will do what? They will come in. But do you know the right battle? What you need to fight? The door you need to close. Ask your neighbor, do you know the door, the right door you need to close? That is what Christian people, they don't care about. They only face the battle. They only face the battle. That makes us stay longer time in the battle. We stay very long time. All of a sudden, we are tired of Jesus. All of a sudden, we say, this Jesus is calm. All of a sudden, we say that this Jesus does not answer prayer. Do you know the reason why Jesus does not answer prayer? Because the right door, the right fight, you are not fighting it. Because if I'm not fighting the right thing, I will keep on doing those things. I will keep on living in that sin. Then if I keep on living in that sin, the door is open for Satan. Anytime, any day, he come in, he enter. So the question you should ask yourself, what character do you possess? Do you possess now? You inherited from your family that you need to fight. What character? Is it anger? Is it envy? Is it lust? Is it drinking and smoking? Are you into that? As long as some people, as long as they are drinking, they cannot move forward. It happens. You will say, but the other fellows smoke and the other drink. But why? We are in different problem, different life, different thing happening to us. As long as you are drinking that, drinking, you will be drunk. You see some people that drink, they're now drunk. Now they are now drunk, they cannot reason well anymore. They begin to spend their money up and down. Am I right? Some people then now begin to smoke. Before you know it, they now begin to smoke what they will smoke or what they will take. They will not know themselves. 2 days, they never know themselves. So how can you prosper? How can you move? How can you succeed? How can you move? So for you to defeat them, you need to close that door. You need to know your weakness, what you must not do. What you must not do, this thing, okay, I'm into this, but I have to stop now. I have to stop now. And you stop, you win. You stop, you're stronger. Tell your neighbor, you stop that character, you are stronger. If you stop, you are stronger. As long as you are in that character, you are weak as every other person. You are very weak as every other person. But as long as you are not doing those things, you are very strong. Very, very strong. So we should know the character. Now, the nature have rejected you. Because if nature did not reject you, you won't be looking for Jesus. Nature have rejected you. He refused to give you those things that he gave to others. Nature have rejected you. Now, you cannot carry the same kind of life you are living there and come to God and still expect different results. No. I don't know whether you understand me. Nature have rejected you outside there. and you have come to Jesus Christ now, you will not carry the same character you have outside there and come to Jesus and expect different results. No. If you come to Jesus and still live the same way, it's the same result. That's what you are going to be getting. It's the same result, the same failure. You carry the same character, you come to Jesus, it will be the same result. It's not the man of God, it's you. Tell your neighbor, it's not the man of God, it's you. You will not carry the same character that failed you there. The same character that failed you there, I'm coming here, the same result. You see your country, the same pattern of way they are ruling this country, the same result. Nothing changed. True or false? The same result. So every day the country is doing what? Depreciating. So if this man now is gone, is removed, or he rule and finish, another person now take over, continue the same pattern, it will be worse than this one. I don't know whether, it will be what? Worse than this one. You know, the one that finished ruling is better than this one now. It's fat, that one is Jesus Christ to this one. Abi I lie? That one is what? Jesus Christ to this one now. We are in hell. So, if this one now finish eternal, the same pattern, another person now enter. If there is anything higher than hell, that's where we will see ourselves. Unless we have change of things. So that's what you use. The same pattern of life you live outside there. You carry it to church and expect different results. It's not going to work. It's the same thing you are going to see. Then will be getting worse and worse. You will now begin to confess, since I enter church, my life become worse. Because you have not changed. There's nothing changing you. The only thing is that you stop seeing where they do party, they do all those things. They not see you in the VG. They not see you in the church. That is the only different thing. The only different that you don't go outside again to the same character. So the same result. That's what you're going to see. But if you change the way, the door will be locked. So Satan does not care where you enter. If you like, enter inside altar. You know, some people, some of you believe in altar. So anywhere you see altar, you go there, you lie down, you pray, you roll, you cry, you even sow seed to altar and go. You think that will change your life? It will not change anything. The life change from you. The thing will change from you, not you. Whatever you give into altars, this will change. No, it cannot change anything. There's things you are doing before. You need to do what? Live another way. You need to live another way. You need to live another way. You need to try another way. Once you try another way, the door begins to close. Satan's fight is not always that too long. But because we don't obey God, we fight a longer time than like Israelites. Their fight was so long, 40 years. 40 good years. That's what we are fighting. Because of their disobedience. Now the world have rejected you, you are in God, you are in Christ Jesus. Your character needs to be different. You must not go where Jesus is not welcome. So anywhere you are going, you must think first whether Jesus will welcome here. I don't know whether Jesus will welcome here. It's not only saying that I'm not doing anything there, but Jesus is not welcome there. You know, this place at this club, Jesus will not be welcome in the club, and you enter club. He said you did not go to club to carry anything or to smoke. You just went there to dance. You are deceiving yourself. You can as well make your parlor, your club. Am I right? And dance inside your parlor. Because Jesus is not welcome there. It's not welcome. Once you are entering there, he will do what? He will move away from you. So you go where God is welcome. So that shows that you and these people, you are not the same. You are into this before, you are into this, and things are not working the way it should work. Your business is not working well, your marriage is not working well. Everything, nothing is working for you. Everything is against you. Why can't you change? You are coming back by 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 11 p.m. That is what you used to come back. You now come back late time. And this thing is causing problem. And Jesus is nowhere. Why can't you come back and start coming early? Once you finish from market or from shop or from anywhere or from work, you go straight to your house and see whether that one will also work. So you can't be coming back by 2 a.m. and your woman does not like it, and you expect the woman to just adjust to that 2 a.m. Okay, it's not going to work. Even if you are stronger than the woman, you will make it that this is the time I will be coming. That will make the woman to hate you without you knowing. Is it true? That will make the woman to remove her mind, her heart from the marriage without you knowing. You do it, you think you can do it. Yes, you do it, but you didn't pass through. You didn't get the result. It's no longer following you. It's not that you do those things, it's the main thing. But after doing those things, the person you call your woman, is he still following you? I don't know whether, that drink that you drink, every time you drink, and you are drunk. And the woman is telling you that I don't like this drink. I don't like this drink. You are drinking all the time. You drink and you'll be drunk all the time. You keep on doing them because is it true? After some time, you will not know Nago. After some time, you will not know that the woman's heart is no longer there. And the woman will be complaining. Telling people to tell you, calling people to call you. This kind of life you are living is not good. You'll be calling people, telling people, they will be calling you. Every time they call you, you come. You now begin to tell people what you provide. There is beans in the house, there is rice in the house, there is tomato in the house, there is crayfish in the house, there is this in the house, there is that. Even safe, I used to give you every month 1 million. Hey, people would say, hey! People that don't have money, they will be shouting, hey! Hey! I give her money. The other day, I bought a car of 60 million for her. What is that? The people now leave the man, they now face you. What is your problem? They say you should leave the man alone. Like it's not only the drink. Safe. He used to carry the woman. He said, you are too greedy. Only you go chop him. Allow the man. Once they are giving you, once the man is giving you all those things. What is your problem? You can only tell somebody like you that thing. He will not know what to tell you. He will not know what to ask you. You can only tell poor people who cannot provide that million you give to the woman and you jump around. The person will not know what to tell you. Am I right? Or you tell somebody that moved by those things, he will not know what to tell you. If you tell somebody that has wisdom, he will ask you questions. But when the woman is complaining, you'll be winning the matter. Anywhere they carry the matter, you win. after some time, the woman will stop complaining. The day that woman stopped complaining, that is the day the woman left you. Any day, any character, just watch today. Any character you are doing, and they are warning you, your woman is warning you, it disturbs her so much to the extent that you now begin to call your people, call pastor, call this one, call this. There's no person you have not called about the same character. They are not talking about it every time. At a time, he will now leave you. You think that you have won the battle. My friend, never win. No. That is the day you lost the battle. The woman now will find alternative for you. It's either she too will have her own man outside, or have woman, or have a way to just leave you. She will be living a life that you don't know. And you will believe that you are no longer with the woman. The marriage is broken long time ago. It's gone. So whatever thing they are calling your attention to, they are calling your attention. Look into that matter. Don't try to defend yourself because you know that what you are doing is wrong. Fight it. Fight it. Because if you don't fight it, the woman is warning you that Satan is coming. That Satan is coming. That Satan. When the thing now enter, before you know it, the marriage is gone. It's gone. The same thing to woman too. They are warning you about one particular thing. They are warning you about that thing. They are warning you about that thing. And you refuse to listen. You refuse to change. You refuse to fight it. At a time, the man too will stop talking to you. You don't get another woman outside. I'm the one telling you. Get another woman outside who is doing those things that you want. Is she the one that we are settling the matter the other day? The man have gotten a baby girl. And the woman was busy saying that the woman have K-leg. The man does not see those K-leg. He don't see those K-leg. What he sees is that whatever he said to the girl does it. And that is his wife. That woman outside selling beer parlor, that's the woman that is wife. Is that man's wife. The other one is the girlfriend. The thing have changed. The table have turned. Because he said that whatever I said to that woman, he will do it. Okay, what are they discussing? What is that he's telling the woman to do? Obviously, it's his wife. Am I right? It's his wife. And the other one is claiming wife at home. Is waiting at that time. That's how the world works. If somebody is complaining something, he wants the consolation. Tell your neighbor. If somebody is complaining something, telling people to help him or her, the person wants what? The consolation. Any day the person stop telling you about those things, they have already leave you. It's gone. It does not value you anymore. That is the day you are dead and buried. So you have to look for those characters Satan used to do what? To enter and close it. That character that is affecting you, you need to look for it. You need to know it. That is the right fight. Tell your neighbor, that is the right fight. So today, do you know your own? Ask your neighbor, you know the fight you're supposed to fight. If you don't know it, how are we going to pray for you today? Because we are going to pray. What are you going to pray? Because if you know it, you have to stop. Because it's not working for you there, so you cannot be carrying those things here too and be living in the same life. It's not going to work. This is the thing I have to stop. If he's drinking, you may see it. Is he not drinking? Everybody drink. We have seen a man that drink. And the wife is complaining very bitterly, complaining at a time. The wife does not care again. The wife now, sometimes she will go out. He will not come back. The man now is the one complaining, telling us. Do you see that? We are no longer talking about the drink now. We are talking about the woman. Because the woman has buried the man. Live your life, let me live my own. The man now is telling her, the drink, I will stop. I will stop. Because sometimes he will not see the woman. They ask the woman, where are you? Say he went to the friend. Yes. But the woman complained for years. Do you see what the drink has done to the marriage? I don't know whether, so the man will come back drunk. The woman said, I don't like this life you are living. The man continued, because man has sinned against you, the woman will go. Woman sin against man, the woman will still go. So what is the thing? So they continue. But now, it's the woman now we are begging. We are no longer begging the man because the man is ready. It's ready. But the woman was begging for years. Do you see what the drink has cost? Beer, of course. And that through that beer, he become poor. Drink. Because that through that beer, Satan enter. That's how Satan enter. Scatter his business and scatter his marriage. He cannot be able to train the children well. The children scatter everywhere, scatter. His life scatter. Everything scatter. Just a bottle of beer he was drinking. He will drink and become drunk. And the woman, do you see how the thing enter? Destroy the marriage, destroy the financial growth, destroy everything. The children now, they will face the same thing. Because that is the character Satan gave to him. So that as long as you are drinking, you will not have settled home. As long as you are drinking, you will not move forward. Because your wife is not happy with you. How can you move? The woman will be cursing him morning and night. You will not succeed. So when somebody in your house now be cursing you, how will you not move? How can you yourself be cursing yourself that you will not move forward? And how can you move? And the man now become poor. Do you see? What the man need to fight now is what? Drink. What you need to do is to fight drink. The anger and the rest of them, those one can know it's not important. What is important now is that drink. That spirit of drinking. That's the spirit you need to fight. If we come and begin to pray in the name of Jesus Christ, whatever woman that come to me in the dream, Holy Ghost fire, and after that, you now go and drink. What do you think will happen? And even if you stop, you still need to defeat that spirit of drinking. Because you see there, because there's a way that you beat Satan, he will be quiet. That does not mean he's gone. He's still there. You need to beat him out. You need to be separated from him. So that he will not face your children. Because if you don't separate from him, through that your blood is connected to your children. It's okay, you have stopped. I continue with your children. So you need to beat him. Finally, you are disconnected from him. Not that you stop. Say, I have stopped. No. You still need to disconnect from him. I don't know whether you understand me. Not that. That's why sometimes you stop a habit or character. But in the dream, you are still in that character. That shows that you are not yet disconnected. But you have stopped. You say, spirit of loss, I no longer follow you, woman. But in the dream, you see yourself doing it. That means you are still connected. Even if you subdue that spirit, Your children, they cannot be able to subdue that. He will finish them. It will finish their life. So you must continue. Finally, you disconnect them. He said, I don't do it. But when you see woman will be looking at them, you're lost. Hey, this woman's shape, I like it too. It passed my wife on. You'll be looking at like this. You'll be looking at. They now begin to tap you. Am I right? But you have only your wife. That means you just stop. But the spirit is still with you. It will continue with your children. You need to be disconnected. To the extent that reasoning, that kind of thing, will never come to your heart or your memory. I don't know whether, you will not come. You will not even think of it. That is the only way your children will not fight. He said, I have spirit of lust. You rush and go and marry. Because you become born again. You rush to go and marry. Every night, the woman. Every night, the woman. Every night, the woman says, Oga, what did happen? Say, you are my wife. You know I don't go out. It's you. It's you. No. Your children will be fire when you born them. They will start from the small 6 years. Now, what can you get? You think I'm lying? Don't use your wife to wage lust. Pray and be disconnected from that lust. So you will be in charge of your life. Not one spirit now be in charge of you and control you. But because man has power, you have power to say no. Because of that power you have, that authority that you have, that self-control that you have, you say, I will not do this, I will not do it. And they remain like that. But the spirit will be boiling inside you. I want to do it, so I will not do it. I will not do it. And you didn't do it. The thing is hungry you from another woman. You now rush and use your wife to wage it. Oga, you see they there. You see they are fool. It's supposed to be normal. It's supposed to be normal. I say, you'll be waging spirit of law. No, your children, they will continue where you stop. They will be worse than you. So that's his battle. Satan is waiting. And the bullet Satan will use to finish your life, he have released the bullet. The bullet is on the air. It's on your chest like this. It's lost. I'm not doing it. I will not do it. I will not do it. But you never disconnect from that loss. The bullet is waiting for you like this. One day, you will do it. Whatever you are not disconnected from, one day, you will do it. Before you leave this world, you will do it. I'm the one telling you. Because David loved women. That spirit of lust is in him. Every day is in the battlefield. Doesn't have chance, doesn't have any chance. But only the day he said, let me rest on top of the roof. Now see that woman. Now see the woman where the woman was taking her bath. Say, who is the woman? So go and bring the woman. You see that? So one day you will take rest. Tell your neighbor, one day I will take rest. That's how Satan works. And Satan have released the bullet in the in the spiritual world. The bullet that will enter you and scatter your home, scatter everything. I've released the bullet. What the bullet is on the air, waiting for you. What's it waiting for? That day you will want to rest. That is the day you will do it. The bullet will do a pyong. You will now begin to see different kind of disaster in your house. You will be asking, is it this small thing I did? And he always releases bullets only when he see that we have achieved those things God wants us to achieve. He will not send those bullets to you when you have nothing, because Satan, he doesn't waste bullets. Or not he waste him walk. I don't know whether you understand me. It doesn't waste. He allowed David being crowned as a king, is now ruling everywhere. Israel, Judea is now overall, is in charge. Everything God has given, God has sent every blessing to David's hands. Now say, this is your release. So when God, now this is you're saying, God, release everything. When they release, there is bullets behind that thing. Tell your neighbor, when they release those your blessing, every of your blessing, behind it, there is bullets. That's why you will see a rich man now make one mistake, everything now begin to, his home now scatter everywhere. Have you seen that before? Even in the world, it will happen to people in the world. You build a name for years. All of a sudden, you scatter the name. Have you seen that before? You now build it. When you are building those names, Satan will not mind, he will leave you. When you now finish it, people now be praising you. One bullet. Everything will do what? Everything will collapse. You see, your brother, your build name will be a build name. You know that your build name worldwide is now popular more than anybody in Nigeria. More popular than anybody. A build name. As soon as I now go and take vice now, that is the end of him. I don't know whether, it's better he remain like that. He did not rule. He did not become vice of any man now. The name will continue more than anybody in this Nigeria till the man leave this world. But all of a sudden now, he now change his mind and say, let me become vice of this. It's all those supporters. They will say that they won't know that this man is foolish. And there is no forgiveness. You can't ask forgiveness to public. Is it public? Now I'm going to apologize for what? You're apologizing to public. What you open your eyes to do, you start saying you apologize. They will not understand what you are saying. So you are build name now. So instead of him to destroy this name, it's better it's not a president. I don't know whether, I'm telling you what is happening outside the world. Instead of him not to destroy this name, to run, go and say, oh, let me run under this man. After you finish, you give me. It's gone. The name will be useless. So you have to value name than whatever. So when gone, so that's what the bullet now will be behind that your growth will be behind. When you enter, you make that mistake, you bullet enter, you now begin to see different disaster. That's what happened. You see what happened to David? After that, even the child, the woman was pregnant, the child died. What else happened? The family, they started sleeping with each other. The children will start sleeping. At a time, one of his sons, they want to overthrow him. They now later killed him. There is fight. The house was not the same. Am I right? The house was not the same again. They were fighting everywhere. So, are you ready? So, if you are ready, some people say, man of God, give us. God said that it's available now. They give you, just know that there's something you must not do. Tell your neighbor, there's something you must not do. Don't come back and say, man of God, I made mistake. They don't release everything. Satan will release his own. When God releases everything, Satan too release his own. Tell your neighbor, when God releases everything, Satan too release his own. I don't know whether you understand this one. When God releases everything, Satan do what? He releases his own. As long as, let me use that, as long as I don't drink, you see how drink now scatter the marriage, scatter the business, scatter everything. As long as I don't drink, that bullet will go down. I continue praying about that drink before you know the bullet go down. When the bullet go down means that I'm disconnected from that character. There is no way I will go back to it again. That's what Jesus came to do for us. And then defeat that spirit of drinking. Both in the spirit, both in the physical, you are not tempted to drink it, you are not feeling it. But if not, the disaster is waiting for you. So, do you know your own? Are you ready to receive your blessing in full? Ask your neighbor, are you ready to receive your blessing in full? Me, I'm ready. God, give me. Stand up.